Hey guys, hope you're doing well and welcome back to Phasmophobia. In today's video, we have yet another challenge mode. We have Do As I Command. You have to force this ghost to give you evidence. Luckily, we found some extra items to help you out. Correctly find the ghost type on Sunny Meadows. So, Sunny Meadows does not sound very fun, but we will see what items we get. And look at this, we get tier 3 everything. Look at this, that's very awesome. Flashlights work too, awesome. Now, I'm assuming this probably means that the ghost can be very quiet, and Do As I Command, I think, means that you get all cursed possessions. So, I guess let's immediately use a cursed possession. And maybe we get Sunny pills as well. That could actually be very useful. Hopefully. We'll see. But let's just bring in this and this. The EMF is very helpful. If you hear a sound, you can walk around and find the ghost immediately. Obviously, thermometer is pretty much like obvious right away. And we also get the breaker right here too. That's actually the best spot ever. I love getting the breaker right in the entrance. So we can immediately turn the breaker on, so then if we walk around and find a cold room, then boom, we found it. But anyways, let's look in the mirror. I'm assuming we do have all cursed possessions. Make sure. Oh yeah, look at this. Now there is actually a special event with the summoning circle if you have all cursed possessions. Or at least 6. I think at least 6. Because there's actually... Let me show you a little secret if I can find it. Right here. You see it says 6 becomes... I think it says 1. 6 becomes 1. So once you... I'm not going to say what it does. I'm going to show you guys later on. Probably once I'm ready for like a hunt or something. But it's a very cool like interaction. It's only on Sunny Meadows as well. If you have all cursed possessions. So that's very cool. But anyways, let's look in the mirror, shall we? Huh, we have... It's in a green. You saw like the wallpaper. It's like in this like... It should be somewhere on this level. There's also a lamp in the corner. Now I think there's actually a lamp in here. Maybe. Hold on, let me see. Okay, no lamp. Let me just check these rooms, make sure, because I'm basically just looking for a lamp. That's pretty much it. Okay, so it's not in the entrance. That's kind of annoying. It would have been cool if it was. That's okay though. Now we do have the big Sunny Meadows map, so that is definitely something. Now I could have used the Ouija board and use like the "Where are you?" question. That'll only show you like where the ghost actually is. Also, it's kind of cold in this hallway here. You see that? Like 12 degrees. It's a bit weird. Oh, I think we found it. Look at this. 8 degrees. I think we 100% found it. Okay, that was actually very fast. Definitely not. I was definitely not expecting to find the ghost this fast. But anyways, we can drop everything and use our head cam. It's actually very nice. We get night vision. Now obviously this doesn't take over the video camera. You can't like see like invisible Goryo dots, or you can't see the orbs. You can only see that through the video camera, but this definitely helps. Especially if you don't want to carry in like a flashlight, for example. You can just take in 3 evidence items right off the bat and just have this. This is also very useful. It's actually so nice to have. Oh yeah, and also the tier 3 crucifix. Now there's something very special with the tier 3 crucifix. It can actually stop cursed hunts. Now it can only stop it once per crucifix, and it has to have both charges unused still. It has to be like a brand new crucifix. Because if it's already used once, it will no longer work for cursed hunts. Which I think when we use the summoning circle, I could actually just put it on top of that and just stop the hunt completely. Which would be very nice. Alright, anyways, let's bring in some more stuff, shall we? Alright, I'm running into this right after a Subnautica stream, which, by the way, if you want to check that out, it's been pretty fun. You can click up there if you want. I've been having a ton of fun with Subnautica, and today we actually got quite a bit of stuff done. It's actually just like a good stream in general, honestly. In my opinion, I feel like it was better than most. I don't know, especially with like... Oh, I hear EMF 5. EMF 5. There we go. Okay, that is helpful. Okay, we've got EMF 5. Let's see, any orbs? No orbs. Let's see, what did it... Okay. Alright, no UV. I see nothing. Which I'm assuming it's professional, so we could literally just like roll out UV and ghost orbs. Although, I mean, if there's ghost... If it's an Obake, it has to have orbs. Because orbs is also Obake's evidence. There's EMF 5, orbs, and UV. Yet, I do not see any orbs, so I'm gonna say that is probably not an Obake. Okay, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you here? Where are you? Are you subscribed? Well, you better be. Alright. Is it gonna be freezing? Not quite freezing. Alright, EMF is the only thing we have so far. Let's see, anything we can roll out just besides that? We can roll out these guys, which already takes it down like only like 5 ghosts. We can bring in some salt for the wraith, maybe a candle for the shade. It doesn't really seem that active, although I think that is the challenge too. The ghost is supposed to be like super like not active at all, just to make it harder for us to actually find the ghost. So I do believe that is actually like part of the challenge. Oh, it also shut the breaker off, so no Jinn, but we already know that because we have EMF. Or actually, we have no UV. So yeah, that's also not Jinn. Alright, also ring the bell for good luck. Always gotta do that. Man, I am so glad that the breaker's right here. That's actually so helpful. Because whenever you're in the light is actually supposed to like halt all sanity drain. Now it has to be the main light, although I think for some rooms that you have to have like all lights on, like maybe lamps or something in the room as well. I'm pretty sure it's just the main light that it needs to be on. Okay. Anything else changing in that room? Probably not. Definitely seems to be still like there. I don't know if they can change ghost rooms. Maybe they like up that chance up a little bit. There's also tier 3 tripods, but I never use tripods because you can easily just hold the camera and just like walk and like look in the room. No orbs. Okay, we're done. And if it's a Goryo, it might be useful to have that, so it's like a less chance for it to like toss the tripod or like, touch it. Okay, let's see. Do I need ghost writing? I do. Dots as well. Although I think I'm gonna leave this for a candle instead. I really want to test for shade. Shade is probably gonna be very, very quiet, especially even more quiet with this challenge. It's also shutting the breaker off a lot more often, huh? But it cannot be Hantu, right? Yeah, because Hantu is the only ghost that has much more chance to like shut the breaker off. That's actually a myth that mares shut the breaker off more often. That's not actually the case. I mean, mares hate light, but they will never shut the breaker off like more often compared to other ghosts. Even the developers have also confirmed that as well. Okay, we are back. Hello, sir. I'm gonna put the candle all the way at the back, so even if the ghost like walks out of the room, it should not be in range to blow it out. I want to make sure I'm with the ghost in the same room. That's how you know if it's gonna be a shade, because shades cannot blow out candles. And I'm just literally gonna place this here, place that there. So no matter where it goes, I can. Okay, not a shade, or not a wraith is what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Okay, yeah, definitely no UV. You should always get UV with the salt, because even though Obake cannot hide like every footstep, but we know for certain it's not a wraith, so that's very good information. And we kind of also know that it's like it is in this room with us. Now, if it is a shade, then it should be freezing. Which I mean, it is freezing, 0.6. All right, that's good. Good to know. So for Celsius, you want it below 1. If it's below 1, that is freezing. And that's the same for like the thermometer and stuff. For Fahrenheit, it's probably 32 degrees, I would guess. Because that's freezing in US terms, I would assume. I think that's what freezing is, right? Now you hear this? You hear all the sound that the ghost is making? No? Oh, well, I think it's probably shade. Although shade would be ghost writing, and it also cannot do ghost writing in the same room as us, so if we leave and come back to writing, then it's probably just shade. Oh, there we go. I caught it. I walked outside of the room, and the ghost's like, huh, no one's in the room? All right, let me write. Let me write in my little diary. All right, well, that's a shade then. Easy shade, apparently. Only took like 10 minutes. That's actually not a bad round at all. Especially for Sunny Meadows. Like, if you have the mirror every time, the mirror actually is like so helpful. Because it shows you like what wing it is and like what like area it's in. That's actually so useful. Okay, let's actually use the summoning circle before I forget, because I'm probably not going to use it for the rest of the runs. So first run, best run. Actually, that's like the best case scenario, like finding a shade and figuring it out immediately. Because sometimes shades can be very quiet and just like hard to get in general. Alright, grab my tier 3 crucifix, and we're going to use the summoning circle. I should also, hold up, I gotta take a sanity pill to see if it gives me any sanity. Alright, do we get any sanity? Okay, you need to have at least 80% sanity to use the summoning circle, because each candle takes away 16% sanity. And if you don't have enough, it'll automatically extinguish it. Although you could cheese it and then light them like 2 at once or something. But let's see, does this give me sanity? It looks like it does. Yeah, okay. How much though? Like 50%? 40%? I mean, enough for me to go to 100, so that's good. That's actually really good. Yeah, the summoning circle is probably one of the worst like, cursed possessions in the game. I mean, I would say it is the worst because you have to have a whole lot of sanity to use it. And also, while you're lighting candles, the ghost could then hunt in between that. So then when you finally light the final candle, it could like just get teleported there and then kill you immediately. Because that actually teleports the ghost like to like this location right here. But that's why I have a smudge stick, which also I should put in my last slot, right next to my lighter. Okay, let's see what happens. So with each candle lit, a cross gets flipped. And you can also see the scratch marks as well. That's actually so cool. Alright, another one. We got that one. Another one. And we got one over there. Such a cool interaction. Man, look at that. That's like a thumbnail. Like a perfect for thumbnails. And there you go. That's a perfect example. Tier 3 crucifix, which is probably it is the last thing you will unlock at like level 90. It is really good against cursed hunts because you can just stop it completely if you don't want one. But it has to be on where the ghosts will be. For example, you get like a death card with a tarot card and the ghost is right here. The crucifix has to be in the range of like the ghost, not where like the cursed possession is. So obviously with the summoning circle, it actually teleported the ghost to that location. So that means the ghost was pretty much right on top of it. So easy. And that is a good shade. Very good shade actually. Or you don't really get like that many shades to like, I don't know, like give you evidence like so fast. Like normally like ghosts or ghost writing is pretty hard to get, especially with shades. Because usually you'll be in the room with the ghost most of the time, and then obviously shades can't write in the book when you're in the room with it, so some people will get very confused and probably like rule it out because it never wrote in it, even if they're in there for like 30 minutes. But there we go. Shade, first game, easy. Do as I command. Oh, I'm gonna tell you to do something. Alright, let's go. Game number 2. Alright. Honestly, this run, I'm not going to go with the flashlight. I'm rather going to go, let's see, probably video camera and then these guys. That's actually going to be very nice. Here's one thing, if you don't know, is if you ever see ghost orbs, whatever room the ghost orb is in, that is the actual ghost room. And the ghost orbs actually move with the ghost room. So if it like changed, if it like the ghost room was like right here, you'd be seeing orbs. But then if it moved to like the waiting room, for example, over here, also no breaker, that kind of sucks. If it moved like to this room right here, you would actually get orbs in this room instead. Because it moves with the ghost room. I mean, obviously you don't always get ghost orbs, but it is very helpful like information to have. Which is actually, I'm actually going to include that in my tips and tricks video that's coming up pretty soon. I actually got most of the game footage recorded, now I just got to actually like put it together, but I hope it's actually going to be a good video. I mean, it's going to be like 20 minutes long, but it's like filled with lots of tips and tricks. Mostly for beginners, but even average players can like use it too. But alright, let's look and see where this ghost is. Okay. Well, I see a door open, so I'm assuming, because I also see, did I have everything? Okay. I also see this like this green wall, and it's also a metal door, so it has to be in one of the wings, I believe. I think all these doors are all like wooden over here. And then all these doors are metal. Yeah, like this. So all I gotta do is just find one that's like open. And I can also just listen around, see if I hear any ghosts making some noise. Also, like, I probably should have paid attention to like what orientation the door was. Maybe it like opens like this way instead of like this way. And maybe that actually like makes sense too. And it's not this one because this actually has the tile for the bathroom, so it's good to know. And this is also the stairs. It's got to be one of these rooms. Okay, not this room because there's no metal doors. Yeah, sometimes finding the ghost room with the mirror can be a bit difficult, so you just gotta like pay attention to like what you see. Like obviously the wallpaper is a good one because like this like green wallpaper is all on the top floor, I'm pretty sure. Like even like towards the kitchen and stuff, which kind of makes it hard. But like look at the room features as well. Like maybe you got like a crooked bed. Like this one is not crooked, so I know this is not the room, or something like that. Or like what I'm saying with the metal door. Like I know that the metal doors are in like the female wing and in the male wing, so there's only like 2 different areas it could be, which like narrows it down to like just like very few rooms, which is very good. Or you could totally just ask like where are you on the Ouija board, and it will tell you where the ghost is, and then look over here. You could look at this map as well. It's actually a very useful map to have. It shows every room number, and then you can actually see what exactly it said on the Ouija board as well. But you gotta keep in mind that wish does take 50% sanity, so it pretty much just like puts you immediately at hunting range. So gotta keep that in mind. Alright, but I do believe this ghost should be in this area somewhere. So let us just find an open door, unless it closed it. Maybe this one? Pull it up. Aha! Ghost orbs! We do have ghost orbs this time. That's actually perfect. Alright, 8 degrees in here. You're also touching doors as well. You're doing a lot of stuff in this area. Okay, it's back in its room. Okay, well we found the ghosts, so that's great. And we have ghost orbs as well, so that's really, really good. Now, whenever you get ghost orbs, you do have to make sure and check for mimic. Because ghost orbs is actually not mimic evidence. You can see if I select that, it's not going to show mimic. Because that's not an evidence for the mimic, that is actually an ability. Or a weakness, I guess. But actual evidence for mimic is UV, freezing, and spirit box. But if you get 4 evidence, that automatically means mimic. Because mimic always has ghost orbs. Because as I said before, that is an ability. It always has ghost orbs, even if there's like no evidence. But it's definitely a pretty cool trait about the mimic. That's definitely pretty awesome. Like no evidence, like those have like high multipliers, like pretty much like 9 to like 11 times difficulty, which can get you a lot of money. Alright, and then I'll just grab this. Been touching lots of doors, so definitely UV light. But yeah, no evidence gives you a lot of money, and then if you just see orbs, boom, you know it's a mimic like automatically, because you're not going to get any other evidence besides orbs per mimic. That's just like so good for no evidence whenever you find that. Because then you can always go for like a perfect game and then boom, make even more money. Because it adds like an extra $50 to the multiplier, which like multiply that by like 10 or 11 times, that's quite a bit. Alright, it's also touching the door again. You can see the little arrow pointing at the door. Okay, it went away. Alright, but I see no UV. It should be by the handle. It should be like right next to the handle. Now I gotta keep in mind, I'm not gonna rule it out because it could be an Obake. Obake has like a 25% chance to just not do any fingerprints at all. Although for like the saw, it does have to like do at least one, I think. But maybe when it touched this door, it actually like did not leave a fingerprint because it used its ability. Okay, is it freezing? Not really. Hello. Doing an alarm clock. Very nice. Okay, where's my spirit box? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Now, spirit box can be tricky. You want to make sure and do it around like where you're hearing stuff being thrown. Like if it's being thrown like back here, like do it in this room. But you also want to try it in different rooms as well, because you have to be in the same room with the ghost to actually get spirit box. Like if I'm standing here and the ghost is like right here, and it is the spirit box ghost, I will not get spirit box unless I'm in the same room. I'm pretty sure, unless it actually works like that, but so far that I've experienced, like with all like the 4 years of playing Phasmophobia, I've never really had that happen. Okay, let's grab some more stuff, shall we? Now, okay, it cannot be a Goryo, so we should be able to see the dots with our own eyes. Okay, with the Goryo, they can actually do invisible dots, pretty much, which they're only visible to the video camera, and you have to be outside of the room to actually see them. Like the Goryo pretty much has like 2 requirements. You have to be able to see the dots through the video camera, and there also cannot be anyone in the room with the Goryo, or else it's just not going to do dots. So it's best to just leave your camera there and just go to the truck and then watch from that. Although I know it can't be a Goryo because we got orbs. But anyways, let's grab a book. Also, the tier 3 book is also really, really good too, because every upgrade with the book actually upgrades the range, as well as like the activity range of the book. So like tier 3 book makes the ghost way more active, like around like interacting with the book. So if you like place it down, you're like much more likely to get writing like within like a minute probably. You can get it pretty fast. Alright, anything useful? Hantu, I know, is forced freezing. You have to get freezing if it's going to be a Hantu. And besides that, Obake has to have UV, because that's also another forced evidence. Very few ghosts have forced evidence, like the Goryo with dots, Deogen and Mori with Spirit Box, and then obviously Obake with the UV, and Hantu with freezing. And the Mimic does not have forced evidence. It's actually like the ability, as I said. It always has orbs. Even if no evidence. If you had no evidence, you would not get freezing, for example, with the Hantu. It's forced evidence when you have evidence, pretty much. That's what I'm trying to explain. Let's see, sanity is actually kind of low, so you know what? I'm actually going to grab a smudge stick. Now that we're not doing it with the shade this time. Because we just been in the dark the whole time, so obviously all my sanity is just gonna go bye-bye. Now I could take some sanity pills, but I kind of do want to get a hunt. Because even if you die in a challenge mode, it actually still counts as long as you select the right ghosts. Which, fun fact, you can definitely do that. I've actually had to die a few times, and then, like, especially like apocalypse mode and stuff like that, where sometimes you have that. Sometimes it's better just to die and then like get it right like that anyways. Because obviously you're not... Oh, hello, you're throwing my camera. That's quite rude, sir. Or maybe lady. Oh, Dave. Dave Dexter. Yeah, but look at the range of this. It's like almost as big as like the tier 3 crucifix range. That's a huge range of interactivity for the writing book. Alright, I'm just gonna make a little... I don't know. Illuminati. Triangle. Are you still in this room? I probably should have checked that first. Because ghost orbs move with the ghosts. With the ghost room. I mean, it's still in this room, so this should be the room. 100%. Also, you're stepping. Okay, no UV, so I know for certain there's no UV. Because the bucket cannot hide every fingerprint. So no UV. And probably no spirit box as well. Okay, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? You can notice that I was trying to follow where the footsteps were going. Just because you want to be like pretty much right on top of the ghost to actually make sure it's not going to be spirit box. Or to make sure it is going to be spirit box. So I'm pretty sure I was like pretty much on top of the ghost, so I'm going to say no spirit box. Now let's see, freezing I feel like is a good evidence I'd be getting. Although I'm not getting freezing, which is the weird thing. It's actually colder out here than in its room. You see that? Like it's just fluctuating in here, but out here it's like way less. Or like, yeah, that's weird. Let's see, are you still in here, ghost? Yeah, it's still the ghost room. So we just have like a roamy ghost that does not want to stay in its room, basically. Although the salt probably doesn't help too, because tier 3 salt actually repels the ghost too. Like in hunts, it'll slow the ghost, but then like outside of hunts, once it walks into it, it like turns it around. So which is pretty nice. Okay, now it's back in its room, so it should get colder in here. That's probably why it was colder out there, because it had to stay out there. I guess I forced it to, basically. I should probably have this on my last slot. Yeah, I'm not getting any evidence. That's the weird thing. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Oh, I see my shadow. Okay, I'm probably close to hunting range, so I should be very careful. Although it's weird that it's not giving me any evidence. So I feel like it must be freezing because it's just walking around so much. But I should also be very careful because I feel like I'm very close to getting hunted. Pretty soon. I mean, honestly, I can tell these ghosts just based on speed. Like, they should be either pretty fast or pretty slow. It just depends on like how close you are most of the time. If you're close to the Thaye, it'll actually age and then get slower. And it also moves its hunting threshold down as well. Although the Thaye has a more likely chance to do more dots and more writing, which I have not seen any of either. Which is kind of weird. So that kind of tells me it has to be freezing in EMF if I'm not going to get these guys. Or maybe it is Spirit Box, although why would I have not gotten Spirit Box by now? So I feel like freezing is definitely probably going to be an evidence. That's why I'm kind of just sticking in here. Hopefully the ghost is going to keep following me here. Hopefully not hunting. That'd actually be kind of bad. I do have a smudge stick, but that's not like complete safety. 1.1? Come on. It got down to 1.1. Come on, I think it's freezing. 0.6, there we go, freezing. And that has to be Revenant or Ure. Either it's going to be very, very fast or just normal speed. That's actually huge. Alright. I mean, it's been touching a lot of doors. Revenant would be writing. Although it should have done writing by now, I feel like. Yeah, writing or dots is our evidence. Or maybe Spirit Box. Definitely not UV. 100% not. Let's see, where's my Spirit Box? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Oh, there we go, writing. Okay, it's just a Revenant. Wow, it is very It was not wanting to give me the evidence. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got a revenant. Hopefully I can escape. If not, I'm probably gonna die. On purpose, that way. That is. Alright, getting extra luck from that bell. If you don't know, I've got a razor mouse, so I have multiple. I only have like 2 buttons, but I set it to click really fast with the left click and click really fast with the right click, so I can do that pretty fast. Like with that one. Or even with this one. It's not very fast with this. It's better with the light switches and stuff. Okay, let's go, Revenant. Alright, that's number 2 game. Actually not bad at all. I've actually gotten really lucky with the ghosts. I'm sure I'll get one in like the morgue or something. Like downstairs, very far away. Those ghosts can be pretty annoying. But there we go. Also, I did not have to look for Mimic because I had gotten Ghost Riding. And also, yeah, pretty much Ghost Riding. Ghost Riding pretty much rules out Mimic completely. And also, I didn't get UV, which with the Mimic, I would have had to get UV, Spirit Box, and Freezing all at once. So that's why I wasn't like talking about Mimic or anything since then. But alright, we got 1 more to go. 2 out of 3, done. Sunny Meadows, last run. Let's do this. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna go a little bit crazy now. I don't want a sound sensor. I don't know how I picked it up. I just turned it and somehow pressed the pickup button. I'm actually gonna take a couple smudge sticks instead. And only a flashlight. Because now I want to do a hunting test. I'm gonna go straight down to 0 sanity. Obviously with the summoning circle, it basically takes you down all the way. Pretty much, I would say. Now, it would be nice if the ghost would turn the brake around, but it's not going to do that. Oh, also, I do need my headset. Whoops, I forgot about that. I might also grab some salt and whatnot. Maybe test for Wraith or something. Yeah, it's always good to have, like, hunting tests set up as well. Like, Wraith is a very good example. Like, you could easily have a Wraith, but, like, be battling for evidence. If you just place salt down, like, during a hunt, you can just have it walk over it. And if it steps over it, but does not, like, make, like, the footsteps into it, then you know for certain it's not a Wraith. And also, you should hear it as well. If it is a Wraith, it's not going to slow down. But if it's not a Wraith, like a spirit or something, it'll walk over the salt and be like very slow. That's what the tier 3 salt does. And then I think that's all I'm going to bring. I was going to bring candles, but there's plenty of candles in there. You can actually use that for a shade test as well, by the way. Because shades actually cannot blow out candles when you're in the same room, as well as during hunts, which is actually very nice. And if I'm going to loop it in the chapel, there's like many candles there. So that's like a perfect shade test. Alright. It's cold breath in there. Although, I think it's snowing. Yeah, you can see the snow. So I'm going to have cold breath everywhere. So cold breath means nothing, basically. I should have cold breath everywhere. Now I will actually place some salt here. As well as like one right here. I could actually loop the ghost in this area right here. I think that could actually work. Alright, grab this stuff. Alright, you guys ready? I don't know if I am, but let's do this. Let's see this little interaction again. Little event. Man, that's so cool. I remember when they're like posting about it like secret, and like I think they had like a weird like, I don't know, something, I don't know what you call it, like a puzzle kind of thing. Like they had posts about it and stuff. Oh, whoa, look at this. Wait. It's a Hantu. That is crazy. It also walked in the salt there, you see? Also, my headphones are popping a ton. But you see the cold breath that's coming out of it? Only the Hantu can do that. And that's only when the breaker's off, by the way. Which Hantus will turn the breaker off more often than not. But that is so crazy. And they also can't speed up as well, which is a cool thing. Okay, hopefully I can get away from the ghosts. Just gonna use the door to block my line of sight. Actually, let me through. I don't have a hiding spot here. Uh oh. Okay, still hunting. I think it went downstairs. Oh, that was so easy. A Hantu. I can't believe it. Now, I could totally leave, and it would probably be a Mimic. I would not be surprised if Mimic strikes. So, yeah, because Hantu also has Ghost Orb. So, you know, I'm just gonna use the mirror real quick. Check for the ghost. Got all objectives as well. What the heck? Can't believe that. Yeah, pretty much took me down to 0% sanity, which if you had no sanity pills, Summoning Circle would pretty much just kill you. Like, there's just no reason. Alright, how much does this heal me for? I'm curious. I was at like 15 or something. Let's see, already passed 30. Already passed 40. Oh, I think it's 100%. No, I think it's 50. That's so crazy though. I was at like 15 and then I went up to 65. That is crazy. That's good though. That's really good. High sanity pills are very good. Okay, so Hantu evidence would be freezing as well as UV, which is very likely like Mimic as well. Actually, what I could do, I could use a mirror, brick it, cause a curse stunt, and like know for certain if it actually is a Hantu. That's actually a very good way to test as well. Because Mimics actually switch to like mimicking other ghosts. If you don't know, Mimics mimic the ghosts and like their abilities. So it could have like mimicked a Hantu in this hunt, but they have to change like to other ghosts like every 30 seconds, I think, or it's either every 30 seconds or every minute. So by the time they actually do another hunt, and if it's like not a Hantu anymore, I know for certain it's definitely a mimic. But so I can test that, let's do this. This also seems like it's downstairs. You can see that it's like in a, or it's in a bathroom. Actually, hold up. That could be like any bathroom. No, it is downstairs. You can see the tile. Okay, that's the tile is in the opposite room as well. Which should be, I think it's in the morgue area. Like this area maybe? I think both sides have the same. Oh yeah. Hello. Yep, still Hantu. Alright, goodbye. Have a nice life, ghosts. Have fun in Sunny Meadows. You're definitely a crazy person. Crazy guy walking around. Ooh, let me get the hand. I can actually wish to leave. As long as he doesn't come up here. I hope not. But the hand is like in the fire. Ouch. Oh no, it did come up. I wish to leave. This is gonna make me very slow for a little bit, but... Oh crap. Am I dead? Okay, still downstairs? Oh crap. Oh, this is done already? I think it's done. Wait, let me check. Oh yeah, finished. Oh man. I wanted to use that wish to leave. If you didn't know, the wish to leave, or I wish to leave wish unlocks all the exit doors. Now this doesn't unlock the wing doors, for example. Those are not exit doors. Only like the front door and like maybe side room doors. Like if you have like the high school like on the side doors and whatnot. Or the prison, I think, too. But it also makes you very slow, so you gotta like either wish to leave in a place that you're safe, where the ghost cannot get you right away, so then you can get rid of that slowness, because it lasts for like 5 seconds. But anyways, that is Hantu. It was still the same. I could still see the breath coming out of it, so that should pretty much like 99.9% be a Hantu. But it is also a very rare chance for a mimic to mimic the same ghost twice during hunts. But there we go, Hantu. Oh yeah, give me that tier 2 spirit box and dots. Oh yeah. Also, do you like my prestige badge? I do kind of like this one, the technician. Although I will stick with this one. I really like it just because of the inmate badge, which is actually from beating 50 rounds on Sunny Meadows. Which I really like the red and everything. It just matches perfectly. But I wanna like show off my new badge, newest badges. Oh yeah, starting to get the tier 2 stuff now. That's awesome. Gotta love it. I'm actually leveling up much more faster recently. Oh yeah, level 2 camera as well. That's gonna be so nice. Like the tier 1 camera is trash, honestly. Like you can't see what you're taking a picture of, and as well as like the cooldown is like so slow too. Does it show here? Yeah, time between photos 3 seconds. This one at least is 2 seconds. And 1 second for the tier 3, which is like very, very good. It's like no time at all. Well, that was the Do As I Command challenge mode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry, I'm gonna get my thing. Feel free to follow me on Discord if you want, or join my community. This is where you can give me all your game suggestions for like what games you want me to play on stream. As I said before, I've been playing Subnautica and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So feel free to check out those live streams, by the way. I'm also probably gonna make a series out of it as well, video series. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, game suggestions, or you can introduce yourself there, share any art that you make, or any memes, or just talk to people in general. And yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitch as well. I do multi-stream. I stream both Twitch and YouTube, so I think the video quality is slightly better on Twitch, but I do have a lot more viewers on YouTube, so you can choose whether you want to do YouTube or Twitch. Also, please feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment down below what was your experience with this challenge mode. I actually had a lot of fun, and it actually did not take that much time at all. I mean, I'm already at 40 minutes, but I'll probably cut it down to like 30 minutes or something. But anyways, hope you guys have a good one. Happy ghost hunting. Bye bye.